Sports. Tonight we start week 9 with a prime time matchup.
They were down there fighting them what's the names? Whatever it was. Yeah, I remember I seen that.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Take it in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
quick exit.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, it's Stroud. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Well, first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 in 2nd down. The Texans sitting at 5 and 2 on the year. And they're coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Stroud on 3rd down now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Screen. You got to come put your hands on me to get me to stop.
Stroud now on 4th down. Finds his man. It's John.
Hey, Rod. Rod. That what they think. That what they think.
They give up a gain of 19 on
I'm beating. I'm beating everybody to sleep in there.
Conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it.
We go ahead and shoot. Go ahead and shoot the side of it, then. Shoot the side of the submarine.
Nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold.
Go ahead and shoot the side of the submarine. Hey, I tell you what, he better not let me grab it because I'm shooting the side of the submarine. I bet I get close enough to him to grab it. So that submarine gone.
Change and evolve because we're calling these guys guys rookies, but you know, they've thrown the football so much at a younger level now. More so than what we saw when guys came into the league when you were in the
So just the way, in particular, the intros, how he handles himself in meetings, just so professional, mature. Looks like he's been in the league 5 years.
Yeah, he cares about the game. He cares about his performance, and it's showing.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And taken down at the 21. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
We'll talk about a rhythm breaker right there. They've been moving the ball well. Drive had started beautifully. That one's going to hurt.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. Stroud here on third and long. This ball caught by Mechie. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
How tired you think they is down there? Like, they ain't none of them been sleeping.
And it's now 3-0 Texans.
Oh,
After marching down the
God.
field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Mm-hmm.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Oh,
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
From just shy of midfield, Hurts will try and set up the screen to Swift. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
He said, remember, guys.
14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Well, this defense for the Texans, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game, but coaches always...
And this is caught. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big game.
It's on too.
Final play of this first quarter. It'll be Hurts on
All right,
the
cool.
option. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
That's crazy, man.
Jalen Hurts keeping
Yeah, it is.
himself from a yard out.
Yes, it
And the
is.
Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good on the
It's
extra
something with the
point,
ship.
and that makes it a
With the
7-3
submarine.
lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott
Brad.
to take it away.
Don't say nothing else to me, Brad.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Ain't no sleeping.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Hey, talk to God the way Chuck was talking to God on Space Jam when he was trying to get his powers back.
Playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. There he goes onside. Touchdown, Houston.
What they said the temperature was in that area of the
Pretty quickly did that two-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived? Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Take it in at the 3. And good coverage
colder than that.
Special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
They out of their run.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the into a double team, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a competition. But you're right, it felt like enough time. And you get the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity.
He's broken down some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost, and now there could be a letdown because he didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football.
I didn't even see it.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Stroud now on 2nd down. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
Look at that Titanic, ain't it?
This will cost him 11 yards there on the 2nd and goal sack.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed back.
I ain't never seen Titanic, so I couldn't answer it either.
Go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Yeah.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game.
Nobody knew.
Make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. I respect both sides on that play, CD. For him to be able to hold on to that football and the impressive tackle.
Did you notice the look between the two of them as they came off the ground? That look did say the word respect.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Like good, bad, or bad, bad?
Throwing is Hurts. Goes with the out route and completes it to Swift. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third.
We can talk all we want about football being
Sure.
a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
So we're 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. From the gun, here's Swift. To the 36-yard line, stop there. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Hurts sets up to throw it.
That's crazy.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket. Only if you're absolutely sure.
That's crazy.
And try to get those yards a safer way.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
And based on my math, they only thrown one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
That was the biggest boat in the world, wasn't it?
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
Yeah.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Martin. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. So call off the pick 6.
Everything looked right. It looked like it was in their favor. Returned it for a touchdown, as you just described. But instead, the penalty for interference nullifies everything.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of
Titanic.
misdirection at you. They try and fool you.
How far I made it.
In the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully, that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the 1st down sticks are, and get there.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Smith catches left side.
Let's stop.
And he will reach the 8-yard line.
Stop that when we moved up here, right?
Pitch and catch there good for 13. And they'll be left with
I showed Nikki that video. She thought I would be BSing her. I said, nah, Wells out here sinking boats. They plotting and planning. And it's one well.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
That's nuts.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll buy some time right.
That's crazy.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts with his second touchdown here in this first half.
That did come out tonight, didn't it?
The Eagles are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Elliott good with a PAT, and that will give him the lead here as we get on towards halftime.
What's the night? That new Nick Fury show? Nick Fury show, The Secret Invasion. It's on Disney Plus. Episode 1. How long it is? An hour?
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Yeah, man. I feel bad for them folks. They out of there, Rod.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give it one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And this is going to be intercepted. Desmond King picks it, and the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Now, the defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out their tries. So the very first play, they give the football right back.
Man, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got two. Right here, three. Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders.
All right, I'll holler at you.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining
I'm gonna check that out this weekend.
as they'll stop it with 27
right,
seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. Repeat of the last play, going to Mechie here. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
He's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and they have regained the lead. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Take it in at the 3. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just 1 play. Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout. They'll throw now on the final play. Complete to Hilton. And some room to work. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So we've come upon halftime here in Houston, and it's the home team, the Texans, leading this one. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. Taken in at the 3. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, after all the offense that you already referenced in the first half, he'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because of the drag route. He ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping to get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Throws the out route, and he finds Hilton. And he'll get this out past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
Here we go, here we go.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Yeah, he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And his throw here is incomplete.
His back has been dependable safety valve. Games that went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect. So the play results in no gain.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now a give right side Swift. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more. Because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Jalen Petrie picks it up. And the Texans are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. And that's now a half dozen interceptions for him over the last 2 games. Because CD, remember, he threw 3 in the last ball game and now 3 more here.
And the way that you present it, partner, I'm not sure what sounds worse, right? Half a dozen over the last 2 games or 3 the last game, 3 this game. Either way, it's way too many. And that's something they'll have to work on, hoping to get through the rest of this game without having to address it again. That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now Stroud. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. We're holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Second and 5 now. Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Arnold. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They'll run right here with Swift. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Pierce takes it straight ahead.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game, and I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, here's Stroud. He'll drop this one down to Cohen. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, to watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On 2nd down, it's Stroud. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Stroud on 3rd down now. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball secure. Don't turn it over.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. A handoff, Swift running to the left. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 70 yards on the ground here for Swift. He's got a first down as well. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners.
He's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
This is caught. And the Eagles are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play. And it's second and goal.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
That's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to take away the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
This call down near the goal line. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
The kick by Elliott is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, they've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. It's Nakobe deep. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Stroud to throw it. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now Stroud. And that's complete to Brown. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Stroud. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page.
They get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Here's Stroud. Pass caught on the out route by Mechie. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Stroud now on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So with 13 on the clock, it's time for an onside kick. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the Eagles are going to recover. And that might be enough to put a bow on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover